Hi guys, it's Sophie. Welcome back to our channel. I'm super excited to show you guys how I achieved this purple pinkish look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. We have videos dropping almost every single day and they're mostly eye looks. So first thing I'm doing is priming my eyelids, and I'm using this Too Faced concealer, and I'm just applying an even base, and then I buff it out with a damp beauty sponge and I set it with some translucent powder. And then for today's palette, I'm using my Huda Beauty Neon Obsessions palette. And I'm almost positive that this is the pink one, but I will leave it linked in the description box down below. I'm trying to start linking all the products that we use in the description box, so if you are ever curious of what product we're using, just go ahead and check out the description box. But first thing I'm doing is going into this light purple shade, and I'm just applying this in my crease. And I didn't show on camera, but I did grab a little bit of the light pink shade as well and mix the two together. That's why you see a little bit of pink in this crease as well. And I'm just kind of doing a light wash of this color. This is going to be our very first transition color. And I'm switching up the technique a little bit today, so I'll be showing you guys how I do that. So first thing I'm doing is grabbing this angled brush, and I'm going into this shade right here. It looks really pink on camera, but in person it looks more on the purple side. But I'm just starting to carve the inner half of my crease, and as you guys can see for this look, I did not drag the line all the way out. I tried to make it as blended as possible, making it the most pigmented on the very inner corner. And then I grabbed this big tapered brush and some more of that same shade that we applied in our crease precisely, the purplish pinkish shade. I hate that these shades don't have names because it makes it difficult for me to like describe what shade I'm using, but yeah, I just use that to help me diffuse that line. And then I grabbed my Morphe X James Charles palette, and I grabbed the dark purple shade in the palette with the same brush, and I'm going over the same exact spot that I applied that first line. And as you can see, trying to make it the most pigmented on that inner corner, and then lightly applying pressure to make that line look like it's faded. And then I'm going back into my small tapered brush and that light purple shade that I used previously just to help me diffuse it and just kind of get that first layer out of the way and just kind of make it nice and blended. And then I grabbed this smaller tapered brush and I picked up a little bit of that darker purple shade, and I'm just going in left and right motions directly over top of that line just to help us achieve a little bit more of a gradient effect. Next, I grabbed this angled brush and some of my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop contouring concealer, and I'm just starting to carve the first half of my lid. And I've been loving this concealer to carve my eyelid because it's a little bit more on the dry side. I feel like if you use a really hydrating concealer, you're gonna have a really hard time getting a nice crisp line. Next, I'm picking up this shade right here, the center shade, the purple metallic shade, and I'm just applying this all over my lid. And this shade is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I don't have any other words to describe it. When I applied it, like my jaw dropped to the ground. It's just so beautiful. And then next, I'm grabbing that light purple shade and the light pink shade, and I'm just kind of diffusing that onto that outer corner with this big fluffy brush. And next, I'm grabbing this angled brush. This one, by the way, is by Colourpop, and I'm grabbing that darker purple shade once again from the Morphe X James Charles, and I'm starting to apply a smoky liner, and I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just kind of focusing that on the outer wing and just kind of getting that line as pigmented as possible. So I went over this a few times just to lay it down. And then I'm grabbing this light purple shade from the Huda palette and this really small tapered brush to diffuse that line. And you want to use a small brush for this because you want to have control over where you're blending it, since it is a really thin line. And then I just peeled off my tape. For lashes today, I'm applying my Shop Sophie Bella Bali lashes. I will leave the link to those lashes down below as well. And then for my waterline, I'm using this eye pencil by Urban Decay in the shade Double Life. And then jumping right onto the lower lashes, I'm just mixing those two pink shades, and I'm just applying this as my lower lash transition color. And for the lower lash line, we're going to focus mostly the darkness on the outer corner. So I'm grabbing that darker purple shade in the Huda palette, and I'm applying that to the outer edge of my lower lash line, and then mixing the two together. And then I'm grabbing that darker purple shade from the Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm applying that to the very outer corner as well, and then mixing all of those together. And I just feel like that makes for the most blended lower lash line. And then I'm grabbing this mascara by The Balm, the Mad Lash mascara, and I'm just coating my lower lashes. And then I'm grabbing this shimmery light pink shade, and I'm applying that as my inner corner highlight. And then the very last thing that I'm doing for this look, I'm just running my spoolie through some bar soap and then running it through my brow. And this is the finished look, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. As always, if you guys want to be entered for our monthly giveaway, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and then comment done down below. And our giveaway is unfortunately US only for now. If you guys want to be entered for that, then just do all of those 3 things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you watched to the very end, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!